Hi Bruce, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Quick recap on our lesson the other day. So down the lines are looking quite tidy, so the club's on plane. Just one of the reasons what your swing is a bit short is really because things I've been learning about is thoracic spine, and we can see that evidently here as we if I can just draw a straight line here. If we can see this here, if we draw a line on your hip, as you go back, Bruce, you have quite a lot of shift off the ball. One is your head, you can see now, moves to the right too much, but two, your back is a long way away from that red line, and that's why the arms are so short and get slightly deep, because your top half is not straightening. So if we look at Woods here, as he goes back, you're going to see here that back of his is much straighter, much more vertical, and he's a lot closer to that red line as we look at his swing there. The gap between your right shoulder and the red line is quite big, and you can see Woods' head is not moved off it. Hips are a bit more centred, so he's just more on top of the ball, but really it's a very strange feeling if you set up in your golf posture and then just almost to stand up out of it, just with your spine. So keep your legs in a solid position, but stand up out of it and turn. That's the feeling we're trying to achieve. And practice against the wall, you just really want to keep that back as close to that wall as possible. And you can see here now we've got to shift a lot. And as we're coming down, them shoulders get very angled, where Woods, we can see here, his shoulders are much more stacked at this position here. He looks much stronger. Hands are on his right thigh at that stage, fully loaded. And we go back one frame to yours. We can see the shaft is already losing angle there, Bruce. And it just looks like you're trying to scoop the ball up in the air rather than compress down on it. And we can see that again here as you come through. It just gets a little bit flippy. Where Woods here, we can see, look at the downward cock there in the wrists. Really solid, massive divot coming out, strong divot, shaft bend. And we can see there he's a little bit stronger. But I just feel for you, if we can get a little bit more length in the swing, and we don't need to do that with the arms, it's by changing the spine angle. We can get that spine to straighten, that will get the arms a little bit longer, feeling a little bit more fuller and a little bit more delayed. And then we can turn through it and just get back to hitting some divots past the ball again, Bruce. And I look forward to seeing you in about a month's time. Thanks, Bruce.